Well, I got the new engine in the mower. Came off the original, racing mower. Piece of junk. But that thing's huge. And it's freaking heavy as hell. It's like twice as heavy as the one that I've been putting in and out of the thing. I'm thinking about building the crane I bought like 4 months ago to pick this thing up and down. Because I'm sick of breaking my back. And the thing I bought is still in the box. Haven't used it yet. I welded on that big washer there so then, it can hook up to the engine. And then I went ahead and welded a nut on this side to the frame and then, put the bolt in from the top and, boom, that one goes in, then boom, that'll go in. And those two are already bolted on so that engine's ready to go. Look at that. Now that's a way to frickin' hook up your engine. My tires are way too close to my engine. There's like that much clearance and I mean, I can barely turn right. I can turn left perfectly, and that's okay when you're racing, but, when I'm not racing and I want to turn right, I gotta turn right. So, I'm gonna have to end up modifying these tires and, the steering mechanism so that it won't hit my engine. So what I'll probably end up doing is like cutting up here and then moving it out more because as you can see here, it's narrower up here than it is down here. There's like an inch here, there's like a quarter of an inch right there. So, cut that and move it out. And if that doesn't do it, then cut the bottom and, move it out more and it'll be wide and it'll look awesome. I removed the engine from the mounts, took off the PTO clutch, and I've strengthened the clutch plate. Before it was just made out of thin, like steel, just super thin. And I welded 4 washers on there to strengthen it. I welded it to the thicker part of the clutch frickin' plate. So, there's more strength there so it doesn't just tear off. Because if I, pop the clutch in too high of a gear, it would just tear this thing right up. I'm going to see if a battery will fit in the front. Because that'll be neat. So I won't have to go under my ass and, prevent me from getting real low. Putting a 200-pound engine in a wobbly frame is a little difficult. And it's even more difficult when you gotta line up a clutch plate to the clutch. It was like crazy. Like I finally got it, but now I need to tighten down the engine to the frame again, and then screw it some more. Just slice that open, and slice that one open too, and now I gotta just put some space in there and weld it up. But, I'm going to check the clearances before I go ahead and weld it up, so I'm not hitting my engine. It always feels nice when a cutting wheel blows up in your face. I ended up getting everything welded and hooking everything up, and, now it's working sweet. There's a lot more clearance here. I mean, it isn't even going to touch compared to before when it was going to touch, so that's good. So I won't be grinding my engine down with my tires or, wearing my tires out. This thing is just looking mean. I mean, the tires are towed out, and this thing is wide, and it's got a huge engine in it, and the exhaust is coming out the front, and the battery should fit right in there. So this thing's coming along pretty good, and then the gas tank, like I said before, go up there. But now I'm gonna, see where the SN's gonna go, so that I can have my drive the way I want it. I'm gonna put a big sprocket on this drive shaft going to the engine. Then I'm gonna put a small one coming from the transmission. I'm gonna make it go quick. So I got my first bunch of sprockets in. There's one, and then there's another one. The same thing. So I'll put this on the shaft I'm gonna put here. And then that'll be real small, and that'll be real big, and it'll just make it go. It'll just make it go fast, and I'm gonna do chains so it doesn't slip, like a belt would. So yeah, I'm gonna hook that up. See where it's gonna go.